Alright, me, this is your crisis plan video, and me reminding me that I will again wander with love. You're going through a rough time, you might be feeling suicidal. Remember, you die in your brain so that others don't have to, and you'll get through this. But to get down to business, don't forget to wear these blue blockers more if you want to sleep, and if you're in a sanctuary, use a sleep mask to simulate total darkness and spend as much time as you can doing that. I'll start off with, if you're feeling suicidal, you want to take uridine. There's 3 things you want to take: uridine, SAMe, and inositol. These are things that you'll only take on the extremely depressed suicidal days. You can take 4 to 8 SAMe and 10 to 20 of these uridine. You also have powder that you bought later, so you would take 2,000 to 5,000 twice a day. So this would be 5 or 10 caps twice a day. And you'll have a scoop for this. And the other thing you can take is inositol, between 5,000 and 9,000 milligrams 2 times per day. And you will have a scoop for that. I'm not sure if there's a scoop in here. And you want to increase blue light. And you also might want to take these branched chain amino acids before that happens. And you would take 30 to 40 grams. I think there's 2 pouches in here. It says 30-40 grams twice a day on an empty stomach with juice. It tastes really bad. And the other things you're going to want to start are, and this is on a daily basis, not only on the suicide days, alpha GPC, 2 caps twice a day, brain gastrodin, 1 cap twice a day, and CDP choline, 1 cap twice a day. So that is what's going to get you through, hopefully. And of course you also have more medication PRNs. You have this sheet with everything outlined that I will update. You have trazodone, Seroquel, benzodiazepine, sleeping pills, and you also have Benadryl. And there are, after a week, you want to start adding in tyrosine, D-L-phenylalanine, rhodiola, and skullcap, maybe, but you might be already taking skullcap. And the ones you want to keep taking continuously, that you'll habitually be taking anyway, so you don't really need to remember this too much: polygala, bacopa, skullcap, magnolia bark, jiaogulan, high potency turmeric, biopurine, lithium orotate, primidophilus, this is in the freezer, probiotic, omega fish oil in the freezer, tryptophan. You can also, in a crisis, up the tryptophan to 1 to 2,000 milligrams a day. Usually you take 1,000 milligrams at night. St. John's wort, 2 per day. Magnesium, zinc, you can up the zinc. Taurine, you can up glycine, vitamin C, aspirin, and sunflower lecithin, melatonin. And if you're really struggling and you're in sanctuary, you have Save on Foods grocery delivery. You also have the Spiritual Emergence phone number line. You can call help you. Those last 2 are local. And also you can Keep measuring your breath with Spire. You might have the Cardia device to measure your ECG as well, and the Muse headband to see what your brain waves are doing. And you'll want to stop and vary the tyrosine and rhodiola leading up to the crisis. And it could happen a little differently because you're navigating things with supplements right now. And also remember, you can always press your phone 5 times on the home screen lock button to send your location and a text message to friends. And don't forget about Zap Strap or handcuffs to keep your body safe if you're feeling unsafe, though you haven't needed these types of interventions. You can also look into ordering sarcosine or D or L serine, I'm not sure which one, on Amazon USA for sarcosine, and D or L serine is on either Amazon USA or Amazon.ca. And I'll add more if there's more, but beware of the psychotic aspect. And you might be going from perfectly okay to suicidally depressed overnight, but you will be okay. If you're local and in town, you might want to do the metabolic panel P test, but you do need to be off supplements for 3 days to do that, so it might not be something that you can do this time around. There's also N-acetylcysteine, which you want to continue when you're in a crisis. And you can continue the other things you're taking. Keep in mind that skullcap and magnolia bark and bacopa and polygala also do work on dopamine. So you're taking those continuously, so you might not need to take the tyrosine as much. You have bright light therapy, and you also have your sad light. And you'll be looking forward to doing things like going to the beach, rollerblading, stand-up paddleboarding, going to the fruit fest, exploring wild edibles, camping, planting fruit trees, designing the dream center, especially if you're able to have a transformative experience in a beautiful place. So keep on going. You can do this.